curtains on the stairhouse. We fall into it. Place in the stairhouse is a bit of a controversy about it. This because if you look at it, it seems to be right now hold up like that, sort of like a Roman emperor. It seems to be really strong right now. Bostonians didn't like this comparison because it just got out of the monarchy. They didn't like the comparison with him, their president, being a tyrant. So the local newspaper saw this and they tried to leak the attention by saying, he's not like a total. That's not strong right here. So that really confused the attention. This is John Hancock, first freely elected governor of Massachusetts. He is the second longest serving governor, serving 11 one-year terms. John Hancock is most known for signing the Declaration of Independence, really large. This one for two reasons. One of them being he was the first signer of the Declaration of Independence. Second being he wanted the king to be able to see his signature without putting on his glasses. Another interesting aspect about John Hancock is that the State House is built upon his former cow pasture. When he died, his family sold his cow pasture to the Massachusetts state, and they chose his cow pasture. That's the State House. So without him, we really have the State House. Now to the left and right on this back here, we have some war cannons captured during the War of 1812. If you look closer to the cannons, you can see a crown emblem on it. This is the symbol of the Dutch Indian country. Now what we have just entered is the Brigham edition of the State House. Brigham edition was designed by Mr. Charles Brigham in 1895. You can see the contrast in the two architectural styles. Both features a more neoclassical design, which was more of a simple design. And Charles Brigham used more of like Italian Renaissance revival style, which really meant that it was more fancy. He was an Italian model from 16th century. He also took 200 Allisons from Italy and they used to design all the different aspects of the Brigham edition. Another section back here is of William Francis Wilder, who's a man in the Civil War. I like to point out this flag here, which happens to be the 54th Regimental flag, which was the first all-African regimental flag regiment in American history. Very inaccurate in Europe because pilgrims didn't always meant to land in Plymouth. They originally supposed to end up in Jamestown, Virginia, which is far to the south. They crashed there. So if they crashed there, they would have to look at all the in this picture. They would be more rugged, more malnourished. So very inaccurate point there. To the west, we have Dallas conquered in Lexington. Dallas conquered in Lexington was the shock of the world was created. And it's called that because this is really the first major battle Brazil? So how long have you been in Massachusetts?
So really, we'll be here for 3 more weeks.
Oh, okay, that's good. If you can clear the doorway, the tour guys come through. Now this is the Great Hall of the State House. The Great Hall has certain functions or banquets. Because Massachusetts does not have a governor's mansion, we have this constructed during Michael Dukakis' term in office. This actually has some history to it. When the room was completed, Michael Dukakis got to the students there, and he tried to make a speech. But no one could hear what we were saying because we can hear it, but there's a horrible echo in this room. So it became sort of a storage place for the flags. The flags are meant to dampen the echo, but as you can hear, there's still an echo in this room. There are 351 flags lining the walls here. They're all from various towns and cities in Massachusetts, starting with Plymouth, the first town we was down on, followed all the way around in all of the towns. I'm not really sure where it is. Interesting aspect about this project, if you look up, there's a clock. This is done by Thomas Fisher. This clock is meant to depict certain aspects of Boston. You can see it has domes, which is meant to indicate the gold dome of the State House. It has some wiring, which is meant to indicate a lobster trap, which Boston is known for the lobster seafood business. It's also supposed to depict Paul Revere's lantern also. It is a function working clock, and the reason we have it is because 1% of all projects has to go towards a function work of art, so we decided to build a clock such as that. Any questions on the Great Hall? No? If you follow me, I'll take you to the next stuff. Casualties. Now, Roger Williams, Wolcott is celebrated here because he's the person who advocated to keep the State House in Boston. Back in his time, Springfield and Worcester, two cities that are to the west of Boston, more of a central location, were more of the economic centers of Massachusetts, so people wanted to move it out there. But Wolcott advocated to keep it in Boston because Boston was such an important city during the Revolution. So it's because of him we have the State House in Boston. The interesting thing about his statue is that the man who sculpted this statue used the same molds on Abraham Lincoln's statue down in Washington, D.C. So those two men have the same hands, made by the same artist in two different cities. Any questions on the two murals or Roger Wolcott? If not, the session for both the Senate and the House of Representatives are able to be viewed by the public, so we would be able to view a session in the House of Representatives right now. If you might ask, I don't see anyone wearing it, but if you see to wear a hat, you'll have to take it off when we're in there. No pictures during the session either. No pictures during the session.